Good afternoon, solopreneurs. This is Fred Campos, owner of DFW Website Designers, and today we're discussing why people buy. There are 21 reasons why people buy, and today we're going to discuss the emotional reason. Before we get into that, we got to have a little bit of tech news. Today, believe it or not, is Microsoft, this week, Microsoft in the next day or two plans to merge with Activision. You remember Activision? If you're old like me, they brought us great games like Pitfall. If you're not old like me, you know them for things like Call of Duty. But nonetheless, this $69 billion merger is raising little red flags. Of course, the FTC had approved it, much to the dismay of Sony. Because after all, this isn't a, antitrust kind of company. We can trust Microsoft that they're not going to do anything like move Call of Duty off, right? In other news, today is National Fresh Spinach Day, right? So if you're keto, you can have a little bit of the spinach. If you're carnivore like me, you take it in small little chunks. But nonetheless, it's time to dust off and have some fresh spinach. Believe it or not, that really is a day. Now back to our question. Why do people buy emotionally? Knowing why they buy helps us, small business owners, sell to them. And a lot of sales occur on an emotional level. Business tip number one, they emotionally want to connect with a product or brand. Good examples of this are Harley Davidson. People know the brand and they will buy Harleys over and over and over because they are emotionally connected to the brand or product. You want to sometimes deal with emotional connections. Business tip number two is to be personally satisfied. It doesn't have to be logical. This is like how food sales occur, how beer sales occur, for the satisfaction of what it does to you, how it makes you feel. And business tip number three, a lot of people buy for comfort and security. When you think of security purchases or security sales, they buy security systems for their home. They buy antivirus for their computers. They buy this for a peace of mind, for an emotional feeling. So again, in review, people buy emotionally for connections, for satisfactions, and for comfort. That's what I'm learning today. Anything I learn, I throw over the fence to you because I want you, small business owner, to be awesome. Now go back to sleep.